Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. We're going to be taking you through the state competition, our final competition of the year for Team Robo Sapiens. I am Kelly, Coach Kelly, and this is.
It's Nick, as you can see right here.
Yeah, he likes labels.
So yeah, it will be our pleasure to commentate over this experience. I have to say I'm very excited. We've certainly worked ourselves all the way up to this, so might as well have a little bit of fun.
Woohoo! So we're going to fill a little bit of time here as everybody's getting set up. Our referees just arrived, and the team is doing some final conferring and preparing so that they're ready to go in the right mindset to do these competition rounds and get them going. So we've got kind of a format we're going to try and follow today, where we do a practice round and then we do a live round right after the practice round. So that'll give us the ability to kind of move along and all of that. So we do have to say hello and thank you to some folks just as we're getting started here, right?
That is correct. We did receive a bunch of really awesome stuff from the gift exchange that the Catholic Master Builders did. The swag swap.
Yeah, they did this really cool swag swap where they actually invited all of the teams that were going to be participating in state competition to take the items that they would normally be giving out if we were competing in person, like keychains and stickers and buttons and stuff like that. And they basically pulled all of that stuff together and then put together these care packs that went out to all of the teams that are competing this week in the state championship here in Arizona. So really huge thanks to Catholic Master Builders, but also all the teams that participated in the swag swap. And I've got kind of a short list right here. Read them off. So that's going to be Team 201, the Broncobotics. Team 6174, Automatons. Team 8081, Knights of the Lab Table. Team 9695, the Borgay Catholic Electric Eagles. And, hey, this says Team 10369, the Robo Sapiens.
Oh, that's us.
Hey, that's us. Hey! Team 11980, Team Viper. Team 12767, Catholic Master Builders. Also sponsoring the swag swap. Nice job, guys. Team 13309, the Bobcats. Team 17062, Girls in Tech. Team 18312, the Geese of Freedom. And the team that we really should always be saying thank you to all of the FTC teams here in Arizona. The FRC team, the Coconuts. FRC Team 2486, all of their volunteer efforts, all the things that they do, serving as volunteers and providing tech support and judges and things like that. We could not do this competition without the Coconuts. So
Right.
we're not worthy.
I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I can't remember a single competition where there wasn't a coconut running around.
So check out some of the cool stuff that came in our little package. Like we got all these buttons and stickers, right? Wearing them, represent. Bobcats, masks, nice.
Masks.
I kind of, here's the thing. If I got to pick a favorite, though, I think my favorite might be Team Viper. So they're gummy bears, and here we go. Team Viper, fueled by gummy bears. Probably my favorite swag. And we got a couple of great personal notes from some of the teams as well.
We've got one from the Geese of Freedom. It's from the Flock. I like the bird.
You just turn it around. There's another part to that.
Yep.
We got the honk in there. Hey, look at this. This is from Catholic Master Builders. Oof, I'll get the hang of this webcam thing yet. And then we got a note from Dave and Christine, right?
Yep, and first and a bunch of other
and
people.
all the other first volunteers.
There we go.
Pretty awesome. So these are all the people that put this on and spent countless hours getting everything prepped, setting up the competition dates, handling all the logistics, doing all the registration, getting all the information out to all of the teams, and maintaining the AZ First blog.
Yeah. So, I
You want to
think.
do the drive team intros?
I think we're getting close to doing our team intros.
Yep, this is all very
So while that's going on, we'll share a little award that we got from one of our qualifiers earlier in the season, and this is a huge credit to all of you guys for supporting us. We actually got the control award at the Saguaro Blossom qualifier,
And that was a lot of fun.
so that's a cool little piece of hardware.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, thank you to all of our different sponsors. Of course, First is on here, all of the different First sponsors, and all of the sponsors that have helped our team out.
Yeah,
Because
so
it makes our team possible through funding, which we really need, because boy, do we eat a lot.
so we got On Semiconductor, which is one of our primary sponsors, who's been with our team for a long time. New sponsor this year, primary sponsor, Life Simple Technology Solutions. We also got a great grant from Arconic, and then we had some great food from Guido's Deli. Joe Guido, thank you so much for taking care of us and feeding the team. You got two sponsors down there on the bottom that are attached to First on a title sponsorship for First Tech Challenge, and that's Collins Aerospace and Qualcomm. Collins Aerospace actually sponsors some of the awards that are given out, as does Qualcomm. And then we have a great, First partnership, starting out small with Mr. Justin Jansen representing Nortec Control, and Dustin has volunteered his time to be one of our referees, and we can't thank him enough for that. And we appreciate Nortec allowing us to steal him on the weekends. So that's a great thing.
All right. So I think it is time to introduce the drive team.
All right, so let's bring up the drive team.
Come on, drivers.
Yeah, make your way down.
Gospel drivers.
Are we in frame?
A little bit this way. You're on the far end.
Perfect.
See
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Come on, let's
drive
get-
team.
Bring him
Stay
in,
off
bring him
our
in.
drive team.
Keep moving this way.
Player though, not a driver.
You're
Yeah,
on
but
the
you're part
field.
I don't know how to manage.
You're part of the drive team.
All
right.
You're fine. You made the map. It's all good.
All right, so we have our drive team. Consists of our lead programmer, our drive team coach, and our co-captain Kutsia.
Hello.
All right, and then we have Samia, who's one of our drivers. She's also the person that is responsible for making sure we get everything done on our engineering portfolio. Samia, welcome. Melody, part of our 3D modeling and our programming team, who's also a driver, and you're going to see her with that controller and moving the robot through its paces today. Welcome, Melody. And we couldn't do this without our human player, right? So, yeah, there you go. She's doing the robot. Malachi. Malachi is he's up frame now. He's moonwalking himself to the other side of the room,
Wait, moonwalk back.
and he's just thrown his hat and run into the wall. He's now out the door and going down the hallway. So Coach Anna's Newly's word for this is cuckoo bananas.
Yes.
So he's definitely going cuckoo bananas right now. Hey, look who made it back. There's Malachi. All right. Malachi is our head 3D modeler and runs our 3D printers. He also is going to be our human player today, which is a very, very important role in managing the rings as they come off the field and returning them back to the field, as well as resetting the power shots. What do you guys want to say?
I bumped my elbow when I hit the wall earlier.
Wow. It's the first casualty of the day.
My elbow! No!
Hey,
Anybody else?
really fast. What is this competition year meant to all of you guys? I know some of you are seniors, some of you are junior members. Hopefully you're returning next year. Just real quick word.
It definitely extended my goal from just winning a match to making it to state, so.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I definitely overshot my goal by a bit.
Sweet.
Cynthia, do you want to say anything?
As I'm a senior. This is my last competition. If you don't make it to Worlds, but I think to wrap up my the 2 seasons I was in first for programming, for being in programming and learning new skills all the time and improving myself and becoming a better person. Also becoming a captain and thinking about the whole team and not just thinking about my individual self. It has been a great journey so far. I'm so happy.
This year has really helped me develop my skills. I'm ending in a completely different place than I started. I think my public speaking skills are better, and I never imagined having a role under the portfolio. So I'm definitely more well-rounded than I was when I first came.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, we love you.
Melody.
I like robotics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm coming back.
Nice. I like that you're coming back. That means that we have a start for next year's team. So that's great news. Thank you guys. Good luck today. Do great work. And we'll be cheering for you. And everybody at home's gonna be cheering for you too.
All
All right, we'll leave you guys to go back and do your
Yeah, that's it.
preparations. We got a couple more people that we want to introduce.
So while we have our camera,
Yeah, so much.
So while we
distancing,
have
we're
our
all
camera
together in like
view
a 2 foot
over here,
2 foot frame.
we might as well bring up the people who are going to help make this match possible. Our lovely referees. So if the 2 of you would make yourself present on the camera.
As long as you don't ask us to be presentable.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you guys being here.
do you need?
Hey, these guys, not to underscore anything, they have been nothing short of phenomenal for us, jumping in at the last minute and sticking with us for every single one of our competitions. This year, if you don't know, you need to know with the impacts of COVID, we have not been able to do our in-person qualifying competitions as well as state for this year. So everything that we are doing for competition this year to be able to put together a full season has been done remote, which means that we are coming online from our robotics room. All the resources that are here are what we have available to us. And one of the needs that brought up was we needed to have some kind of semi-impartial people that would be able to come and serve as referees, to be our scorekeepers and run the online scoring, and to help us with understanding and conforming to the rules of gameplay. And these guys have stepped up. They've never volunteered in a first role before, so they're learning right alongside us, and they have been fantastic. So we could not do this without Justin and Nathan. Thank you, boys. Anything you want to say?
Not at all. Just looking forward to today's state championship and excited to be here and excited for the evolution that was this foundation, where it started, where it grew, and to see the next step some of the other students are taking, and to hear that there are students coming back is very rewarding for everyone. Very cool.
Yeah, we really do this because of these students and these amazing future engineers and public speakers and leaders of the free world. So we're excited to be a part of their growth and evolution.
Amen.
Thank you, gents. Appreciate you again.
Thank you.
All right. So
All right.
I guess last is our coaches. So
Yeah, we got
all right. Well, I guess we'll start with Miss Lily.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, we're here to stay. That's crazy.
We're in state. We're in state. That is happening. It's happening. Oh my god.
Okay. So, as you can tell, our head coach very ecstatic.
super energetic.
She has definitely had one of the most stressful jobs this year. keeping everything together, making sure that the school is safe for students to come in. So it's been a lot of work to get here, but just knowing that we're here at state and we're gonna have a good time, it's exciting.
I'm so excited! Woo!
Hey folks,
Anything else you wanna say?
and in a serious note, like literally, there is not a person here. I don't think at this entire school that puts in as much work and dedication as Miss Newley, as a science teacher, as somebody that supports almost all of the STEM activities here at Sonoran Science Academy. We literally could not do this without Coach Newley.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, who are we gonna put on the spot next?
Let's see.
Hello.
Oh.
Well, I guess for starters, this is the reason I'm alive. So, sorry. And she threatens to take me out of the world every day.
He deserves it.
But on a more supportive role, it's nice to, well, not only have a parent to lean on, but someone who's willing to give up their time in the day to come here and kind of just go with the flow, wing it, because you certainly don't ever come with a plan, but you're willing to be flexible for anyone who does need to, and we thank you for that.
Well, I appreciate being appreciated.
All right. Let's hear it for Coach Lonnie. All right. Let's see. We got Mr. Lalit next. Let's bring him up. Lalit, 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 Lalit.
So, of course, I am not a programmer, but from the sidelines, I can watch and see a lot of what Lalit does, and he has done a lot to really help our programming team understand and work through the code, and he's always willing to offer his time. And, I can say for that, the entire team is very grateful for what you've done.
Awesome.
Anything that you'd like to say to the people?
Yeah, one of the lead programming coach is not here, but I would like to mention her, Monica.
Yeah, Miss Monica!
We'll get her on camera as soon as she gets back. She's
All
running
right.
a quick errand.
Okay, but
Last
thank
minute.
you. Thank you for being part of the team. I really enjoyed. This was my first year, but I had a great time, a blast.
Wonderful. All right, and thanks to On Semiconductor. So
All right.
Mr. Lalit and Miss Monica, Coach Monica, both work for On Semiconductor. All right, so at this point, I think we are ready to get our drive team engaged and start getting set up for our first practice round and start getting through our live rounds of competition. While they're getting set up, we're going to go ahead and cut away to our engineering portfolio. That's a lot of really great information about the entire journey our year's really taken. So we've got that going for you, so you can see and read about the team and our activities and the designs that these kids have come up with and some of the great work that they've done. And we'll be back with you in just a couple minutes.
All right.
All right, folks.
Hello.
Welcome
ladies and
back.
gentlemen. We're about to get our first practice round started here. Everything is set up on the field. We have Malachi back in his human chair. And we have the drive team discussing their strategy. So,
You guys ready for practice round one?
Alright, referees are checking to ensure that the robot is in contact with the perimeter wall, which is the required starting position.
Malachi, one ring, please.
Looks like randomization of one ring on the field.
all right. And I know that there are a couple of different strategies that they're working with. Getting a balance between the wobble goal and the power shot goal.
We should probably talk about the randomization, what that means. We might have some new viewers this time.
That's true.
Be,
So, the randomization, what happens is it rolls a dice for us, and depending on the number that we get, it determines the amount of rings that get placed on the field. And if we were using Vuforia, that's what we would use to determine where we would place the wobble goal in the little red boxes that you see all the way on the end of the field. But for now, all that means is that there's one ring in play on the field when we start.
and you also saw drive team coach preload 3 rings onto the robot. We are permitted to preload 3 rings and preload a wobble goal. So that is something that our team has set up for their autonomous. Alright, here comes the robot strafing left and moving forward. Deploying the wobble goal. And moving back into shooting position. There's 1 power shot. There's 2. Oh, it bounced back, so we don't get to count that one. So 2 power shot goals for the autonomous period, and we park on the launch line.
Yeah, but with no doubt, you definitely heard our motors. They're at a 1-to-1 ratio, and they are fast. Just the kind of speed that we need to launch those.
Alright, Samia is beginning the driver-operated stage. We've got our human player Malachi, who is feeding rings back onto the field. And the robot's picking up those rings. As soon as we got 3 rings, then we're going to be in firing position. There's a middle goal. Here comes the high goal, perfect, and that one bounced out. So we're going to reload some more rings onto the robot and take another shot.
And also, you might notice that we also have our sponsors displayed on the back of our robot. Something that is new to this competition.
Alright, coming back into shooting position once more. And here we go. There's a mid goal. There's another mid goal. Oh, and a bounce out. Alright. We'll grab some more rings. Here they come.
Alright.
So the path of those rings coming into the intake.
They're about to the halfway
Oh,
mark
there's a high
now.
goal.
30
And a mid
seconds
goal.
until endgame.
Another mid goal. Time to load up more rings. Take some more shots. 45 seconds left in the round, so we're gonna get pretty close to endgame here, coming up to the last 30 seconds of each round. So that gives them some unique scoring opportunities that are taking place in endgame. One of those is the power shot goals, and they just took a attempt at that. There's 1 power shot. Here comes another one.
There's
Got 2
2.
power shots.
And now they're going to go for the
And
wobble goal.
Here we go. So what they're trying to do right here is pick up the wobble goal and transport it to the drop zone. The drop zone is on the side of the playing field facing us. They're going to hopefully get that over, drop it into the drop zone. They've got about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of competition round.
There we go.
That's a great practice. Good job, all. Alright, so we're going to finalize scoring for that practice round. We're going to reset the field and be ready to go for an official first round.
And that is 107. All right.
Just to put that into perspective, our first live round I think we scored negative points because we had a penalty.
19 points, 19 points.
Oh, maybe it was 19 points.
I feel like it might have been
We
negative.
really got negative points on our first actual round.
Did we get negative points?
I think we did.
Well,
Really?
Yeah, I
Well-
think. Well, we scored 19, but we got a penalty, and
I
that.
think 19 was our high score.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
maybe it was like
What was the
4.
It wasn't this time. It was the first.
Oh, the very first time we went.
Yeah. Oh, was there a penalty? There's one up there.
Oh.
For hitting the ring.
So,
For what?
it was coming and hitting the wall.
Gotcha. So contact with the wall.
Yep.
Got it.
Alright.
All right. We did get a 10-point penalty on that practice round for contact with the wall. It's a minor penalty, but something that our drive team needs to watch out for.
Normally just a brush, not a thing, but when you move the arena, it's a problem.
Gotcha. So clarification from Rough Dustin is it is a minor penalty when we make contact with the perimeter and we actually move it.
So, on the bright side, this is only a practice match. So, time for the drivers to improve and get ready for the
But
actual
hey,
thing.
check that out though. I mean, that score without the penalty would have been 117, so that's big.
Not bad, not bad. It is a definite improvement. So,
So our drive team coach is preparing the robot in its orientation for the round one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then we've got Malachi, who is our also our pit crew, our pit boss, and he's checking to make sure that everything is set on the robot. I believe he is working on the zip ties that are on the intake, that basically act as additional grabbers to help load those rings and get them onto that
That's a
intake.
suite.
Yep, it's definitely a
and
sweep.
when the time comes, he will be displaying which match we are in. So, Malachi, do you have that board to hold up?
Yeah, are we getting ready for our first round match?
I believe so.
We are indeed.
Really though?
All right, expert placement of the wobble goal.
You sure?
Yep.
Preloading in exactly the right position for the start of the match.
Okay. This is a really small place. It's not that's the board.
Oh,
You
can
getting
I?
it?
Are you ready for me, Malachi, to start videotaping? Or should I wait? Okay. Are you gonna videotape first?
That's the one right now. You going?
As soon as the young lady is ready, the drivers are ready.
All right.
One.
So another new development in our procedures for this time out for state is, we're actually being required to film and upload each competition round. So in addition to the live scoring, which you can see on the monitor, is something that's provided by First, that gives us our competition. This is actually the same software that you would see in prior years when we did competitions in person. So we actually have access to that for live scoring, and then we also will be filming each live round of competition and uploading those to First.
Right. So this ensures that the refs can go through, take a look at what there is, and ensure that everything is according to the procedure.
Round one.
All right, so here comes the start of the round. Randomization of one ring once again.
Yay, one ring!
And
Ladies, drivers, ready?
all right, we've got the thumbs up from the drive team.
Okay.
Refs are ready to go.
Match starting in.
All right, autonomous has begun. We've got the robot taking its path, deploying the wobble goal. Moving into shooting position for the rings. There's one. Missed on the second one. And missed on the third. And parking on the line. All right, and our drive team is getting set for the driver operated period, which begins in about 3 seconds or so. A little assist there. Appreciate that on the ref. Wobble goes reset, and we are go for driver up. They're loading a couple of rings. They got the third one coming. moving into starting position. All right, there's a mid goal and a mid goal and another mid goal. All right, looks like we had a ring trapped under the back there for a second, but that's come loose. We now have that third. There we go. There's a high goal shot. Perfect. A mid goal and another high goal. Awesome. Some great scoring effort. Picking up some more rings as they come up the intake across the conveyor and into the index with a gravity-fed index. There's a mid goal. There's a high goal. There's another mid goal. And we are going for some more rings. We're about a minute left in this competition round. 2 rings. Oh, there's a high goal. And looks like we might have a little bit of hang up and jam up of the rings on the firing mechanism. Looks like we're almost in place. They're playing with the controls to try and unstick it. Don't know if they're going to be able to be getting any more rings shots off. It looks like the mechanism is jammed up. So they're shutting that mechanism down, and they're going to move to relocating a wobble goal, which they got moved in just in time, just before the start of endgame. So now they can take that wobble goal and grab it, pick it up, and move it to deployment. Having a little trouble there. We're lining up. All right, and too close. And we're getting that alignment. Oh, the wobble goal is swinging just a little bit. Coming down to 10 of time. 5 and 4 and 3. Let's see if they get there on time. Yep, looks like we're out of time. And that round is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We're waiting for the official score to be tabulated and pop up on our screen here. All right, looks like we got an official score of 55 for that first official round. All right, so we're going to do some preparation for the next set of practice round and live round. We're going to take a quick break while we do that, and we're going to leave you again once again with our engineering portfolio
All right, and we're coming back to our next practice round.
All right, so this one is going to be melody driving,
I want the hair and all that.
and they're going to go to the first the practice round, randomization 4
Now,
rounds.
I'm not gonna lie. Team Viper sent those gummy bears, and I sure am feeling fueled by gummy bears right now. I think I ate too many of those.
Insane.
Are you drivers ready?
Oh,
They're ready, sir, for their practice.
looks like our drivers are ready to go.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
All right. And we're gonna start in 3,
All right, moving through a tunnel. That was interesting how that ring kind of like came off and exited the playing field and then bounced back in.
My theory is that Malachi has a target on his head.
Alright, here comes the driver upgrade. Nice. Nice high goal. Another high goal. Another high goal. Perfect. Another high goal. Looks like we might have a jam up on the ring. Oh, there's another high goal. Perfect. And another high goal. Man, Melody has got this dialed in. Another high goal. Another high goal. Ooh, just a miss. We've got under a minute remaining in this round. Got some rings getting loaded. Oh, mid goal, mid goal, mid goal. All right. And we have 10 seconds left. Coming up to.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Okay, picking up the power shot or the wobble goal. And delivery. 10 seconds until time expires.
And it looks like that might be it.
Alright, end round.
Good practice
And
round.
Great practice round. Learned a couple of things.
I mean, that was phenomenal shooting.
And with some penalty, we actually, that would be an 84 points round.
But without the penalty, that's 94, so we're moving in the right direction.
The boundary hit up here again.
So
All right.
the wall.
The wall
So-
was a penalty, and then you almost got a penalty from hovering over again. Another,
What are we doing now? This place looks fine.
All right.
She moved it
So
back.
while they're getting that ready, I figure since we've shown off everything that was sent to us, we'll show off a few things that our 3D printer and human player Malachi made. You can see here, we got these little keychains that he printed out and sent to all the different teams for the swag swap. So, if you are another team out there, look out for those and hope you like it. Alright, so while they get that ready, we're going to go over to our engineering portfolio and feel free to read through what we have. All right. Hello, everybody.
All right.
Just made a quick adjustment to the robot. You might see something funny in red at the back there. That's just a little bit of a bumper to keep rings from going underneath and accidentally becoming controlled by the robot, because that is a penalty.
And that's happened to us twice in our practice runs here. So we made that last minute modification. Hooray for duct tape.
Yes, duct tape is,
Duct tape and zip ties.
it's not golden or silver in this case, it's red. But, it's very useful. Regardless, we are ready to get into our next match. We just have our drive coach setting up the robot.
It looks like she's confident in the robot placement to begin the match.
Right. And Melody will be driving in our official match. This is going to be match 2. If our human player will hold up our sign.
With sound effect.
Oh, and of course the zero, the all has a smiley face.
Alright, we're going real.
All right.
Alright, live match 2.
Hang on, sir.
We got Ref Dustin inspecting everything just to make sure everything's proper. Ref Nathan's a jokester.
Oh, he's more than just a joke.
We like him though.
Let's see, Malachi, did you give the ref 4 rings?
Hey, but you have 4 rings.
Of course, as an agent of chaos myself, I can relate.
Alright, randomization for 4 rings.
Are you, and I'm sorry Malachi to pick on you, I know you're changing the match number. That netting isn't gonna affect the power shot, right? When in autonomous?
Pull it back.
Oh yeah, pull. I'll pull it.
Malachi, can you do that later? We're
Malachi is
starting the match
obsessing.
out.
He gets all obsessive.
Sorry, buddy.
We like it.
I know. Your attention to detail is why we love you. I'm so sorry.
Man, a lot of attention.
Go ahead and make sure that's secured if you would, because you're gonna need your hands. Alright.
Alright.
All
Looks
right.
secure to me.
Okay.
Floor's yours, sir.
Robot ready? Driver's ready.
Thumbs up from the drive team.
Match
Here we go.
starting.
Here comes Thomas. Robot straight and left, moving forward. Deploying the wobble roll. Moving back in the shooting position. We're looking for those power shots. There's 1. There's 2. And we parked on the line. About 8 seconds remaining until driver op begins. It's a good start with 35 points in autonomous. Alright, moving into shooting position. There's a mid goal. Ooh, just bounced out on that one. And there's a high goal. Loading up more rings. Here they come. There's 1. And there's 2. And here comes number 3. And shooting position. There's a high goal. There's a bounce out. There's a mid goal. Loading up some more rings. Okay, moving back to shooting position again. High goal. Mid goal. Another high goal. Perfect. Loading up more rings. We got just under a minute left in this competition round. Perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Coming back for the shoot. Moving shooting position. Oh, bounce out. There's a mid goal. And there's a high goal. 5 seconds remaining before endgame. Here comes endgame. All right, there's the power shot. There's the second power shot. Ooh, missed the third one, and now we're going for the wobble goal.
Oh.
13 seconds remaining. 10. Got the wobble goal. Moving to the delivery zone. 5, 4, 3, and we're over. 2, 1. That's it for regulation, and we'll wait. All right, that's fantastic. I think we're going to wait for an official score here. 131. 131 points scored
Fantastic
for round
timing
2.
by Melody
Way to
right
go,
there.
Melody. Way to go, Melody.
Great work.
All right, so we're going to take a breath here and reset the field. Come back at another practice match and another scored match. We're actually going to leave this camera open, but we're going to take a break here for just a minute so you can see the action that happens in between these matches. so we just got some little bit of routine maintenance in between matches. Malachi is going to go replace one of the sweeps that broke off. Use the bigger ones. There you go, bud. And then we've got on one of our launcher wheels, we've got it's a two-piece wheel. It's got a plastic inner piece to the wheel with the mount, and then the outer surround part is a piece of rubber, almost like a
tire.
like a car tire, but without inflation. It's just a piece of rubber, and that piece of rubber keeps slipping a little bit off the wheel. So we're having to recheck that in between every run, just to make sure it is in the correct position and not affecting the shooting. So this is a little bit of a look into what happens behind the scenes at all these competitions. Most of the time when you're at those live competitions, as spectators, we end up sitting in the stands, and a lot of what you're seeing right here is really kind of seen from a distance, and I don't know if there's really a whole lot of understanding of all of that. So you guys get a really unique look into all the behind the scenes stuff that has to get done to support these competitions.
Especially everything that goes on in the pits, because, well, this entire room is basically our pit. So is this going to be our third official match?
I believe this is going to be our third official match.
Wow.
And if you average our 55 and our 131, right now we've got an average of, come on, math boy. Oh wait, math's not your subject.
It's not my subject. That's true. Anthropology, baby. So that would be, I guess, around the 90-ish range.
You're pretty close, 93. So right now our average score is 93. And what happens is, for our actual score that we stack up against all the other teams, they take the average of our 6 rounds of scoring. So right now we're sitting at a 93.
Hey, something subject isn't math. I was pretty close.
Okay, I think they just did a couple of quick test shots there just to ensure everything is the way it needs to be. I believe we are moving towards the official match now.
Now, of course, the halfway mark is where everything gets exciting, because it's when the drivers start to get into the rhythm of everything. And
Alright, hold on, should we swap the battery or is that already swapped?
of course, there's more that happens in the middle matches at competitions. This is where historically something really weird happens that we have to figure out.
Well, hey, we've done a lot of maintenance on the robot. We've made a lot of things better, so let's hope our reliability holds up this time.
Yep, I have a good feeling about this year's robot. We've spent so much time working on it and making sure that every little piece sticks together, that I think it's good.
Alright, and drive coach, lead programmer Katsuya, last minute adjustments to the robot, the starting placement. Looks like Malachi is ready with our match sign. Just waiting for the all clear from our drive team.
Match 3.
Alright, here it comes.
Official match.
We got official match 3.
Let me get out of there.
Match 3 coming to you very shortly.
Ooh, wait, keep holding it up, I have to record it.
Got it, wait. We good?
Yeah, thank you, Malachi.
Alright, Rep
Ooh, 4
Destin's
rings.
gonna come
You just
check
have 4 rings.
the starting position of the robot. We've got randomization of 4 rings to be placed on the field.
And Malachi's getting our sign ready for the next match. Malachi, I want to push that
Power shot.
power shot goal.
Yep, gotta reset the power shot goals. Perfect. All set.
Drop that sign, Malachi, and we can do that later.
Ready, please?
Malachi, don't make me take that from you.
I think you might have to volunteer to do the artwork on the sign.
4 rings set. Sir?
All right.
They're all yours.
Robot, are you ready? Drivers.
He's talking to the robot. I think the robot said ready. Did you hear
About
that?
to start
Oh, I heard.
in
Sally's ready to go. All right, here comes autonomous. All right. Moving into firing position for those power shots. Ooh, missed that first one just a little bit. Got the second one. And, oh, bounced back on the third one, so that one won't count. We did park over the line, so that's going to be points for parking over the line plus 1 power shot, and the wobble goals delivered. Alright, here comes our driver operator period. Alright, expert performance here with Tamia. She's got 2 rings loaded, and here comes the 3rd ring loaded. Alright, and we're turning and moving into shooting position. And there we go. There's a mid, there's a high. Ooh, and a bounce out. Gonna go for some more rings here. Got some rings that get loaded up. Perfect. There's 2 and there's
Oh, that's
third
a very
ring.
good side view of the.
Here's another 3rd ring coming up. Yeah, that was a great perspective of the side of the robot there. We got a high shot there. Oh, a bounce out. And a logo. And here comes some more rings getting loaded up on the robot. Alright, moving into scoring position. Here we go. Here come the shots. There's a mid. Another mid. And we're going to load up some rings in preparation for... There we go. Come on.
Fight there.
Here comes another one. Oh, we got 4 rings.
That's 4.
Okay. Okay, that's 2 power shots, 13 seconds remaining. Gonna go for the wobble goal. Picking it up, turning. 6 seconds left, 5, 4, gotta move, 3, 2, and that's time's up. Alright, that round is in the books. We'll wait for the official score. Nice job, ladies. Good job, Samia. Alright, and the official score with a little bit of penalty, 68 points.
Alright.
Alright. And we will reset and do it all over again. Get a little practice match in, and then we will go for official match number 4.
So let's move over to the portfolio view and see you in a minute.
folks. So we're getting close to match number 4. We just wanted to jump in and say hi. I'll actually let you see our faces for a minute. Hopefully that doesn't make you leave.
That's the one thing that happens.
Words of wisdom from Ref Nathan. Stay hydrated. So stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. All right, they're doing pit procedures, preparing for match number 4. Looks like Malachi is replacing a couple of the sweeps that broke in the course of practice. We're gonna give you a view of the field now, so you can see all the action.
We used to have a Kilroy in our house up on the ledge with the nose that came down.
There's a piece of drywall over at my mom's house in the shed there in the shop that has a whole bunch of different colors.
Okay, looks like we're about ready for official match number 4. Malachi is taking the advice and hydrating. Thankfully. Toss it. Couldn't do that again if we tried.
Well, he can't really dive.
Right, right.
Hey, so the stuff that happened off camera is that our Gatorade bottle bounced off the floor and landed on the desk. And I failed to make the diving catch. Oh well. Alright, so we've got the robot placed on the field and ready. And Malachi's got our match sign up for official match number 4. Filming has commenced. Somebody go take that sign from Malachi.
Seriously, someone.
I got it.
What's up? Is it in the way?
So we're doing a real match?
Oh, that's not. It's meant to be flexible, so it's fine.
Alright. We just had to do a quick check of the camera mounting position for that webcam that's mounted on our robot.
Is
Is the robot the way you want it to be secure? Okay.
Good? Okay, are we secure?
Yeah.
Randomizer, 0 rings.
Yay!
Alright, randomization 0.
Alright. Sir, they're yours.
Robot looks ready. Drivers ready.
Alright. Ready to begin. Alright, we got thumbs up from the drive team.
Match starting in.
Here we go, folks. Moving in firing position. Yeah. Oh, bounce back. There's one. Oh, we got two. Two power shots. And parked on the line. Wonderful. Expertly done. Robot Sally. Alright, couple seconds to our driver operated period. And here comes Melody stepping up with the controller. Alright. Driver Melody picking up rings. Perfect. And got that third ring, moving back in firing position. Ooh, there's a bounce out. And there's a high goal. And that's a mid goal. We're picking up some more rings, reloading. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Moving to firing position. Ooh, bounce out. We got a mid goal. Another bounce out. Ooh, we're losing some velocity there. Got a mid.
Looks like our battery's dying.
I don't know if that's battery or if it's the wheel vibrating off. Looks like the wheel's up. There we go. Alright, and looks like they're getting prepped and loaded up.
Oh yeah, I see the wheel.
Good job, Melody.
Take a look at
Do
that.
what you can, kids. Do what you can.
And it doesn't look like... Alright,
Okay, here we go.
and here comes the wobbable delivery. Heading to the drop zone. There's the drop zone done. And we're making a move for the other wobbable. 6 seconds left and making the turn. And 2, 1, looks like out of time. Alright, and that round is over.
Question real quick. When she brought it over, would that be considered start line? The second wall whistle?
No, these red lines right here, those are the start lines. So, what
Just
she,
a quick
so she
conference
just
and
got one
question
drop
from
zone and the other
the
one is
judges
no.
Right.
and the referees.
Sure.
I'm blind.
No.
Okay, I got referees conferring, waiting for final scoring. And it looks like our final score for that round is 77 points, so great job.
Great work.
Alright, so that's 4 rounds in books.
Alright.
Well clear.
Alright, we're gonna see what we can do here.
Yeah.
That's where our velocity is now. we did a little bit of technical conferring. We were fighting a little bit of loss of velocity because, as we talked about earlier, that rubber surrounded that wheel because it just vibrated up and off. So here we go, we're getting ready for match number 5. I believe they're going to do some practice first.
Just said.
It's not, they don't call,
Do we want a practice match, or are we going straight into?
they don't call it a zebra.
You guys decide, talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, I just have to point out, you
The
know.
way it is spelled, Z underscore greater than makes it look like a Z and an E and a D. If you think the underscore is an E and the greater than is a D. That's why I wrote it like that. None of you figured that out.
It's all very technical.
Went right over my head. Okay, thank you for making me.
I thought it was an
Okay,
underscore
well,
and a sign too.
What do you think?
There's no typo.
Oh, practicing? Just
Like a
Have
green
you
on
seen
your
that
forehead.
commercial lately?
No.
Billy Blank?
Oh.
He goes in this commercial and all of a sudden.
Geico.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, no,
Hey,
no,
we
no,
still
no,
got
no,
6 people
no,
watching.
no, like, no. It's
Thanks
hilarious. What?
thanks to all of you who are staying checked in with us. We got some practice going on right now. Oh. Our human player fell asleep at the wheel for just a moment. Ooh, there's a high goal. And there's another high goal. Ooh, and about that. Loading up some more rings. We got some coaching happening from Coach Anna. She seems to be calling Malachi a cuckoo banana. Ooh. We like that spot for some reason. This is what happens when you have too much fun with robotics, kids. Anarchy on the field. If this was official match, we'd have so many penalties. Oh, bounce back. There we go. There it is. Oh. Malachi.
They're getting back at you now.
I think the net just failed to protect Malachi.
I believe the rules said something about removing the net for the human player in rounds 5 and 6.
Looks like
That's right, to create difficulty. We're gonna go without the net. Did it come up again?
All of the rings at one time.
Come up again? Alright, don't put it down.
Wrap it in duct tape.
Alright, looks like
No, not
we're
that
going
big,
to
yeah.
try to do our best
It'll
to
work.
fix this
That's right.
issue. We'll be right back. just a quick heads up for you lovely people out there.
Alright, 5 minute clock has started now.
We
sir.
have just added Loctite to that wheel, and it needs about 5 minutes to dry. So while that is going on, we are going to leave you with the portfolio and be back in about 5 minutes.
And we're gonna know if that actually made a difference because this is a creative use of this material that it wasn't really designed for. So experimentation on our part. Hooray!
All right. See you all very soon.
Where'd it go?
it's all good.
All right, everybody, we are back. Hopefully that is enough time for the Loctite to work its magic. So we're getting ready for our 5th match.
What?
What happened to Malachi?
Should we get us some? Oh yeah.
All right, I will go find our human player really quick.
Oh, our human player has disappeared.
Give him a cup of coffee.
All right, so we're getting some final setup done and getting ready to do this next competition round. Only 2 more to go. Really appreciate all of you all hanging with us.
No, not for him.
Your support is super important.
So no espresso shot?
He's already had like a cup of coffee this morning. Yeah. It's not the same person.
All right, and I'm back. So is Malachi.
There you go.
Wow, I'm not seeing any slippage yet,
Fingers crossed.
so that seems to be a good sign.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. How's the alignment, Katsuya? Is it hanging? Does it stand where it needs to be? Yeah?
All right.
Sweet. Alright. Let's keep our fingers crossed that that fixes the fix that holds for
So-
long enough for 2 more
I will
rounds.
cross my toes and my eyes.
Very nice.
Whoa.
Although I don't know how safe it is to cross your eyes. You are sitting down, but
I was born that way.
Give her
You-
a pep talk.
if
We
you
love
start
you, Sally.
singing, we're all in trouble.
All right.
Solid.
And then we were done.
You're a good
We went to
doer.
sleep.
Do your job or you're done. It's no
We
microwave.
love you, Sally. We love you.
Is that the robot's name?
Yeah. Robot Sally.
Solid. You're a good lad. Listen, or you'll get turned into a toaster. Turned into a toaster.
You know, this is the most.
Oh Lord.
This is actually the
As long
most.
as it's not the Amityville toaster.
You know, this is actually the most unique name we've had for a robot. Our last year's robot name was Jeff, and that's the simplest name on the
And then
planet.
Jeff was like
You turn up like Jeff. You don't want that to happen.
voted off the island.
He was.
Was Jeff an acronym or?
No.
No?
That's Jeff right there.
Well, what's left of Jeff?
Oh, poor Jeff.
You alright?
LFA.
I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna.
That's what we call it, Jeff.
No addressing the robot before a match.
Whoa!
Yeah, let's just say there isn't much of
We
Jeff
love you,
left
Sally.
I know
over.
you hated me at first, but I hate you.
You know, next year robot's
Wow.
Alright, folks, you heard it here. Melody is making peace with Robot Sally.
Yay! Forgiveness.
Girl. Good girl.
robot.
We love you. We love you,
They're
Sally.
sweet talking the machinery.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's one step away
Love
from
and
begging.
love. Love and love, you guys.
But seriously, Sally, no more breaking.
My brain can't handle it any more of that.
Who needs soap operas when you
Alright.
can join robotics?
The drama of FTC.
It's Stefano.
And to think all of this is gonna be out there for the world to see.
Oh, there's people seeing it right now. We got 5 people viewing.
All right. So are we ready to start our next match?
Hey, is this an official match?
O.M.
Oh, official match.
Malachi,
Number 5.
get this thing ready.
Number 5 is alive.
Don't hurt yourself in the process.
Johnny 5.
Alright.
One ring.
Back to game mode.
Hold
Alright,
it up
here
one
we
more
go.
second. Hold it up one more second, Malachi, so I can
Oh.
read the film.
She's got to get it for
There's
yeah.
5 on it. What more do you need?
Thanks, Malachi.
All right. Referees checking the placement of the robot. Randomization for one ring getting placed on the field. And power shots are set and ready. Malachi
Not set and ready.
is not ready.
Almost.
Go ahead and remove that board, Malachi. We can get started, sir.
I reminded me of Patricia.
We have the Jeopardy theme song.
Yeah, cool. Wait for a minute.
All right.
Oh, we're ready. Here we go.
Alright.
Sally, are you ready?
Sally says she's ready.
Yay. Drivers are ready?
Alright, we got a thumbs up from the drive team. Samia is taking us through match number 5. Here we go. Alright, 1 power shot, 2 power shots, 3 power shots, and we parked on the line, so that is a perfect 50 points for
Strong
autonomous.
start indeed.
Super strong start. Alright, moving towards the driver rock. Alright, here comes some.
And Samuel has the controller in hand.
Now, okay.
Power shot.
2 seconds now, okay.
Malachi, reset the power shot. No,
Ooh,
reset the
high
start.
goal. Another high goal. Another high goal. Another strong opening.
You know, for such a smart kid, he's so small.
Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, bounce off. High goal.
I go.
Bounce off. Nice. You see the way she knocked that ring down there to be able to load it faster?
Yeah.
Alright,
We
finish up
might-
the shot. Ooh. Bounce off. Whoa, mid goal. Another bounce off.
We might be looking at one of our stronger starts.
Alright, we got a minute remaining. Here we go. Loading up the rings. Getting back to firing position. There's the mid goal. There's a high goal. And a bounce off. Okay, we're 45 seconds. And I see reloading happening of rings on the robot. 40 seconds remaining. 37. Looks like we're struggling to get a ring. Alright, 30 seconds remaining. We've got fully loaded up. You see setting up for the power shots. Here it comes. Ooh, there's a miss. Oh, another miss, just barely. There's a power shot. And looks like we're going for the wobble goal. Looking for the grab. Lining up, lining up. And she's got the power for the wobble goal. Making the turn. Hurry, 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and we're over. And we've dropped and delivered. And the round is over, ladies and gentlemen.
123.
So preliminary at 123, finalized 123. Great round.
I think
Alright,
that-
one more to go, and we will
Strong
be
round.
everything in the
I
book.
think this might be Samuel's strongest official round.
Did it stay?
Fantastic.
Did it stay? Yes.
And it looks like we might have that rubber wheel
Fixed
ready
in place.
at least for the final round.
Alright, and it looks like Melody is going to take it home for us, driving in the 6th and final round.
But yeah, it looks like it's really getting down to it, folks.
Alright, so we're getting the sign prepped. We need to do some pit procedures,
Official match?
making sure that everything is...
Another one?
And another one.
You better hurry up and make that 6.
Are we going for the official?
Oh, fancy. Okay.
Are they going straight into it?
I think they're gonna do another one.
Alright.
You started with a 9.
Should we do a final?
How many are we
Stop
doing?
this.
You think it would be good?
How many are we doing?
This is the last one. Is
Yeah.
it the 6 you want? Do you want to add any flourishes or anything?
We do a
Now that
Couple
you
more
say
practice
so.
round drivers, or do you want to move straight into round 6? Final round.
Let's change the battery and then play with it a little bit. Okay.
This one.
But not like a practice match, we're just practice.
Okay.
take a couple of shots and then be ready.
All right.
The referee set a 10-minute timer for practice. 10 minutes.
All right. So it looks like our drive team
Clock ticking.
are gonna go into.
Gonna do some informal practice in preparation for that sixth and final live score group. We're just gonna be quiet for a minute, let you guys take in all the action.
Yeah.
So do you want the blue one instead?
But we'll leave the microphone unmuted so you can hear all the fun as well. Hey, we're up to 7
Oh, you don't want
viewers.
that one?
We got a couple of new guests. So, hey, welcome to years 6 and 7. We're glad you joined us. I think you're going to catch the very best part of the day right here, coming up next.
Battery number 4
Yep.
is red.
Preparing for our
Battery number
final
3 is
competition
red.
match. All really exciting stuff.
Let's just move around. Alright. I know, I will.
Velocity and trajectory in perfect harmony.
Don't be nervous. You're fine.
How are we looking
You're awesome,
to-
Melody. We love you.
Anything we need to do? Mounting play to that servo. All good. Sweet.
All right. So, are we ready for our final match?
Alright, folks. Looks like we are getting set
We still
to commence with match number 6, the final round of our day.
Guys, are you okay?
I'm fine, I hit the brim of my hat.
Oh man.
It was
No.
good practice, nothing counted, so.
Malachi's fine, it hit him in the head.
Bonus points!
Oh no!
70!
No points for hitting the human player, guys.
All
We
right.
still have 6.5 minutes of practice.
Yeah, that's true.
So there is
Getting ready for
about 6 more
Yeah, we
minutes
are.
of practice. So do you guys want to get straight into it?
It looks like they're ready to go. Oh yeah, safety
Here, are
first,
these- oh,
definitely
these are
eye
ready.
protection.
You ready?
Oh my god. What? This battery is not charged? Oh, these batteries turn green now.
Well, who's the one complaining? Not me.
So we change it? How many more minutes?
Didn't you just change the battery?
Was it
5 minutes.
the one that you just put on there? Was it red?
They didn't change it. Almost red. Let's play the tree. Wait, how
Alright.
about 5? Is it 5? Is 5 5? It's not red.
Nein, mach the Pilze.
Is that?
Alright, we're making a change of the battery.
I mean, that's a lucky number.
And
5 is...
Malachi is eager to reveal the 6 that he has just drawn up.
That's on
So much so that he is speaking with a
5 is
German
uneven.
accent.
Banana? Wait, yeah, it is.
Well,
Or
he's
maybe an
been-
Austrian accent?
Maybe. He's been speaking with a lot of accents
You
today.
call that speaking in
But it's
tongues?
quite weekday.
Speaking in tongues.
Oh.
Just know, if he starts speaking in parcel tongue.
Okay, let's
Did you say
do
parcel
it.
tongue? Parcel tongue. Wow. Technical term?
No, it's.
I'm
Oh, you didn't watch Harry Potter.
Oh, I did not watch Harry Potter.
Okay,
That's
practice
when
match,
they speak
Malachi,
the
sorry.
snake.
Busted.
Sorry,
Wow.
Malachi, practice
Can't
match.
believe
No!
it exposed live on camera. Did not watch Harry Potter.
Can't handle the suspense. I'm not sure what's happening with the battery.
It's the good luck battery tap.
The battery's getting a massage.
Yeah. All drivers tap and massage their batteries before
Oh.
putting them on the robot.
Where you can get.
It's a secret trade
This
that we
is
are probably
this is
revealing
official Robo Sapiens drive strategy that you're witnessing right now.
So-
to you. Yeah,
Petting her and.
yeah.
What?
There's
Folks,
definitely.
It worked though.
It's officially getting weird.
When was the last time, Sally hit all three, right? During her match. In a tournament.
This is a ring.
Yes,
A ring.
That counted huge.
that's it.
And this is the battery.
Yes,
It was 54
That's
years
good energy to it.
yes. Out in the universe, the cyberverse.
You heard it here, guys.
I don't think this is
All
anything
right.
gonna last long.
Hey, so
Remember
Tony,
the first people were saying that about,
we're-
you know, like,
we're just
AOL,
looking at the,
internet thing.
hey, we're just looking at the live
It's a
chat
part.
here, and Tony G says hi, Miss Newley.
Hi.
Hello.
Say hello. Hello, Earthling.
What is your name in class?
Ooh, challenge. Is he still watching?
So, first class.
Tony G, who are you really?
I invited him.
You invited him?
Who is it?
I told him to watch us.
Who is it?
Oh.
Anthony Garcia.
Nice.
Hey, Anthony! Woo!
Tony G.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, are we ready to practice?
Wait, are there celebrities online watching us?
Yeah, they're high school celebrities.
All right, and Chris,
Everybody knows them.
and then
Yeah.
Christina. So screen.
300 children.
Hey, screen name Christina's MVC says you guys are doing amazing. You got this.
Yay!
Old mom.
Who's that?
Oh, that's mom. That's her old account.
Oh, that's Malachi's mom's handle.
That's her mom.
Nice.
Oh. Hey, Mrs. Martin.
Sorry, I did not mean to hit your son. It was just a mistake.
She's not even running or something.
All right, so are we ready for our actual official final match?
No, we're gonna test the battery.
All right, they're doing a quick battery test before we go to the official match.
Battery test, indeed.
Refs, can you do a
but
test match for us?
I will say, as this is the last match, it really has been fun, and I'm glad
Test match.
that at least about 7 of you have tuned in to watch and see this entire process. It has been
Can
a
we do
real
the
pleasure
practice match, refs?
commentating over this.
Practice match.
Can we do a practice match?
Well, do you have anything to say to the people before
Okay.
our final match?
Are you guys ready to start it?
Yeah, we got a yes. It's
Okay,
me.
alright.
Well done.
Yay! 0 rings, yay!
Ask the question again. I was totally zoning out on something else.
Oh, anything else to say before our final match?
Holy cow, so many things to say. But
She winked, I saw her.
Oh!
I'm just excited. I'm excited and relieved at the same time. I think this has been the longest competition season ever. Just because of the challenges of COVID and the delays, and I think First did a really awesome job of pushing some dates back to leave enough time for teams to do everything they could to be ready.
All right, and here we go.
Here comes this practice match.
Oh, is this our practice?
Practice match.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I'll take it. That's a mid goal. Mid goal.
One in the middle.
All right, here
We'll
comes
take it.
driver up.
We'll take it.
Alright, we're loading some rings. Shooting position. Got a mid goal. Got a high goal. Got a bounce out. Little more rings, little more rings, little more rings. Rings, rings, rings. There we go. There we go. And then back to shooting position. High goal. We got a jam up. Got to bring that back. There we go. Bounce out. And another bounce out. There we go. Loading up some more rings. Back to shooting position.
Looks like we got a penalty slamming into the side of that wall.
No, another bounce out. There's a mid. There's a high.
I will say, the one thing about controlling the robot that we have seen a lot of during this competition is making sure that we're not slamming into that wall. It may not look as large on screen, but the robot itself is a real considerable size, and we need to make sure that we're being aware of that and not running into things, because moving the perimeter
Okay, we got
does
the wobble
result
wobble.
in a penalty.
Making the turn. Making the turn. Hustle, hustle, hustle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we got it. Man, just barely.
Just remember,
Just barely.
that drop in the controller as well while the buzzer's going. So be careful.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, every
71.
second
Not bad.
matters,
It's
right?
good practice round. 71.
And it looks like we might be ready for the real thing.
When you push the arena, we have to count it as a penalty.
If it's a brush, no big deal.
Yeah, when you just tap the top or something, or just brush it slightly, it doesn't matter, but if it moves it, which I've had to rearrange it several times, you get penalized for moving the arena.
Yep.
Yep, so we just want to be aware of that.
So,
Alright, that's just
Alright,
practice.
guys.
Yeah.
woo, shake it off.
Oh my god.
Come
All
here,
right.
wet towel.
Pit procedures. Checking the robot, making sure everything's tight and in alignment.
Taking a good look at that wheel, it seems to still be
Looks like
holding on.
it's holding.
So it looks like our little science experiment was worthwhile after all. Hey.
Six is looking too good.
That was a high five, which
Check
you
the
didn't
robot
see,
for
but
the
It happened.
pit assignment.
The last match of state.
here we go. Gotta check the sweeps, make sure the sweeps are lined up. None of them are broken, needing replaced. We gotta check all the
Brain hurting.
all the hubs and screws, make sure everything's tight, nothing's vibrated loose.
What melody?
Regardless.
Our
What?
human player is
Stop!
lagging behind a little,
That's
it
okay.
seems. They're falling asleep.
How's everything look?
Do your thing.
Looks like we're getting an okay from everybody. Alright. Drive coach could see us as we're
Is
good.
it time?
It seems
She
to
is-
be time.
Placing the robot expertly.
Brain cell. Sometimes it really feels like it's the final brain cell.
Alright, and
Alright, looks
loading
like
up the wobble ball.
Malachi is about to reveal whatever it is that he's been.
Six.
Wow, he's got a lot of artwork on that thing. I think we might have to bring that closer up here to show it to everybody at home.
It's time! It's robot fighting time!
Oh, if only.
We have a stick spaceman riding a star.
That's there you just said like that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is supposed to be Zed. Check this out, everybody.
Oh, we got a
Artwork by Malachi.
stick figure on a star.
I thought it was
and wearing sunglasses.
Good job, Malachi. I like the
Right
sign.
here? Yes?
All right. All
We're
right.
From the way.
Ref Dustin
Nope.
is checking the placement.
Alright.
Never did it.
So our final
Okay.
match of the competition. So let's take a look and see how they do.
Randomization of one
Love
random
it,
failure.
Sally.
You failed this one, you turn it to a microwave. Believe me, it's what happened to Jen.
Wow.
In case you guys
We
don't
just
know,
keep
Jeff
Malachi
is our
around
robot
for
that's
the,
sitting on the
uh,
shelf behind you.
We just keep Malachi around. Yeah, exactly. Comedic relief for sure.
Coaches ready? Final round.
All
Here we
right.
go.
They're all yours.
Here comes the focus.
Here we go.
Now I will say, final match is always an exciting one. You know, of
We've
course.
got the thumbs up from the drivers. Drive team ready to
Match
go.
starts in.
Here we go, folks. Thomas has begun. Goes back. First shot, success. Second shot, oh, bounce back, doesn't count. Third shot was a score parked on the line. Gives us a good autonomous score of 35. And we've got about 5 seconds to drive her off. This is going to be Melody taking the stretch. She's got the anchor run.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, here comes Melody with the focus. She knocks a ring down for a quick load. Staying in front of the rings. She's got 3 loaded. And she is now in firing position. And that's a high goal. That's another high goal. And a mid goal. She's going to load up some more rings. Expertly knocking that ring down so she can get it loaded in. Alright. And looks like we're ready for firing position. That's a mid goal. And that's a bounce out. We're going to load some more rings here. Here we go. You guys get that side view of the robot as she turns to grab some more rings. Looks like we've got 2. Going to go to firing position. Not wasting any time. High goal. And another high goal. And going for some more rings. We've got approaching a minute remaining in this competition round. We've got 1 ring. We've got 2. Perfect. And going for a third. Looks like there's time to get 1 more volley of 3 shots off before autonomous. She's in position. That's a mid goal. That's a high goal. And a bounce out. So now she's going to load up 3 more rings, get ready, and set for autonomous. 37 seconds. And moving to set up for the power shots. And here comes 1. Second one low. Third one hits. And we're going to go for the wobble goal now. The launcher's been shut down, so we're going to be a little bit quiet so that we don't distract the driver. She's lining up. She's got a good grab on the wobble goal. Turn her around. 8 seconds remaining. Going for the delivery to the drop zone. And in place and dropped, and it's clean. And time expires. And we're waiting for the final tabulation. 0 penalty, 127 points, folks. 127 points for that final round. Great, strong finish. Thank you all for tuning in.
And it has been such a pleasure to bring this to you. Truly. I've had fun. He's
Here
had
you are,
fun.
young lady.
I'm
For your hand.
Wow.
The stress sweat. She's like this the whole time.
all right. So
Aren't your hands sweaty?
All right, folks. Hey, let's do this. Drive team. Drive team, step up, take a bow. Drive team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on.
Nicely done.
Where's the drive team? Malachi, you guys get together. Get on camera really fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you guys a good round of applause here. All right. You gonna slide in. Melody, you guys slide into frame. Your drive team, guys. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Wanna do these?
Yeah.
Hey, let's
Could we please have our refs front and center in front of the camera?
coaches or captains.
Uh,
Co-captains.
So, we,
Good to see you.
Can you do this with them?
of course, we're very grateful that you came and you did this with us. And we realized that we only need 10 rings to run the matches. So these two, we figured we'd send home with you guys as a memento of the time that you spent here. Kind of like a lug nut off a car.
Nice!
So,
Yeah! That's so cool. Over there, on the
All
right.
signed.
You've been here with us from getting a 19 to getting 131 points.
Woo! With an average of 96.8 points per round today.
Wow!
Almost 100.
so, from all of us, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. That was awesome. And,
Guys,
if I may,
Oh, yeah. Picture.
yeah, they would do it like this.
Yeah.
That's cool, phone case.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Hey, I am smiling.
Okay, I'm done.
If you would share one of those with
I will.
Mr. Wyman, somehow, love it. Thank you very much. Thank you. And congratulations on all of you for making it to state
Yeah.
and competing.
Yay!
Awesome.
Mr. Ryman, can we say goodbye to Oh, sorry, what did you want to say?
No, I was just gonna say it was a valiant effort and a really successful effort. I hope for the world competition.
We'll see what happens.
There we go.
See what goes down.
All right.
Can we say goodbye to
Should we
everybody?
gather up really
Yeah,
fast?
yeah.
Everybody come on over.
All
We're gonna
right.
move in just a little bit. Camera space is right here.
So, I guess
So we're gonna officially sign off of this broadcast. We'll be making announcements on our Facebook page as to the results of the competition. Closing is gonna happen. Closing ceremonies next Friday. We're gonna be doing one more Feed My Starving Children packing event, actually during the closing ceremonies. But we will be sure to keep our Facebook page updated with the results of this competition. We thank you all for supporting us and for being here the whole season, and hopefully it'll continue with Worlds, but if not, we've already achieved everything we dreamed of. So on behalf of all the Robo Sapiens, we're done!